Good afternoon, everyone. This last couple of weeks has been filled with updates, and today I actually have an update on a case that I covered way back in April. And that is the case of missing 5-year-old, now 6-year-old Michael Vaughan. I'd actually been checking like every week or so on this case just to see if there's any updates or changes or if Michael had finally been found, and there had been nothing until earlier this week. Since I covered this case so long ago, I wanted to just do a little brief refresher on it. So little Michael Vaughan went missing from his home in Fruitland, Idaho on July 27th of 2021. So it's been about a year and a half since he went missing. Michael had last been seen by his father in their living room while he was playing a Nintendo game, but his father had actually left the room to check on his younger daughter and to order a pizza. So he was gone for around 15 to 20 minutes, and when he returned back to the living room, Michael was just gone. It had also been alleged by neighbors that they had witnessed Michael knocking on doors that day. Well, a year and a half later, a woman has finally been arrested in connection with Michael's disappearance. And that woman is 35-year-old Sarah Wondra. Thanks to a very credible tip, Sarah has been arrested and charged with felony failure to report a death. And it just so happens that Michael was actually last seen in the area of Southwest 9th Street where he was living, and Sarah Wondra and her husband Stacy actually live on Red Wing Street, which is only about an 8-minute walk from the street that Michael lived on. And with all of that information, it really makes me wonder if this woman really does live so close to Michael's home. Did Michael wander far enough that he ended up knocking on Sarah and Stacy's door and they took that opportunity to abduct him? Now that is just a theory that I personally have. It's just alleged. That's just where my brain's taking me with knowing these facts. And not saying that they did, not saying that that's the truth. Take it as you may. But the fact that they live so close and he was seen knocking on doors, that's where my mind starts to wander. Let me know how you feel about that. As of right now, she's not being charged with abducting him, just failure to report a death. So we'll see where this all takes us, but I'm really curious. According to Fruitland Police Chief J.D. Huff, our investigation determined Sarah Wondra may have had knowledge of Michael's death and failed to report it. We do not believe she's the only person that has knowledge of this, and we will be seeking out other people who could possibly be connected. So let's just chat a little bit about Sarah and what we know so far about Sarah. So Sarah actually made a TikTok, and in the background of this TikTok, you can see Michael's missing persons flyer on her fridge. And that is giving very much Richard Allen vibes, in my opinion. On top of that, the day after Michael went missing, her husband Stacy actually posted a news story on his disappearance on Facebook. And then 4 days later, he also posted a photo of Michael on his Facebook. But as of now, police have not announced that Stacy is a suspect or that he's being charged with anything. So that is all just interesting, strange things that are being brought up in this case so far. Again, that could honestly mean nothing. I keep seeing news reports bringing up that he posted stuff on his Facebook, but if a little kid went missing in your neighborhood a couple streets down from you and you were innocent, you think if you were a good person, you would also try to help spread the word about him being missing by posting on places like Facebook. Facebook's more of a place where, you know, all your family is and neighbors and stuff like that and friends, so you'd want to post it somewhere like that so that local people could know about it. So I don't find that super strange. It's just the articles keep bringing it up, so I thought I would make a point of it. So let's get into some of Sarah's claims so far. So when the judge informed Sarah of her rights, she actually ended up replying, and I quote, "I don't have any reason to be silent because I didn't do anything wrong." She allegedly also said, "I definitely did not kill that boy," and she also mentioned that God already told me who did it. Which makes me ask, okay, if God told you who did it, then who did he say did it? Because so far nothing's been released that she said, "I didn't do it, this other person did it." So I don't know. It's just, she's saying a lot of things that in my opinion are a little crazy. Sarah's bond is currently set at $500,000, and if she is released, I'm not too sure if she is yet, but if she is, she needs to wear an electronic ankle monitor. On top of that, Miss Sarah here actually has a previous felony firearm charge that actually involved her husband Stacy. I haven't seen much about that, but I am very curious about that and if she has any other charges. But going back a couple minutes ago, I mentioned that there was a credible tip, and that credible tip was actually information that the remains of Michael might be found in their backyard. Police have now executed a search warrant at the Wandra's house on Red Wing Street, and they are now digging up every square foot of that backyard. But as of so far, nothing has been announced to have been found in the backyard. But the fact that after a year and a half, this mysterious tip comes out saying that Michael's remains are in the backyard of this neighbor's home, and then on top of that, she's saying that she didn't kill him, but she knows who did. God told her who did. Clearly, they are somehow involved, in my opinion. Something is going on here. It's all very strange and spooky. But right now, all we know is that Sarah is currently due in court on Monday, so just about 2 days from now. So hopefully we'll see some more movement in this case once that happens, or if they ended up finding something in that backyard. But knowing what we know now, that someone's been arrested, it really makes me feel for Michael's parents, because this means that hope is kind of being swept away, that Michael's not somewhere out there, and that he's possibly deceased, unfortunately. Of course, nothing has so far come out to prove that he is dead or that he has been murdered, so there is still a chance that he is somewhere out there and he is alive. But the fact that they're searching for remains now is not looking good. So how are you all feeling about these new developments? Let's have a chat about it down below. I'll be down there with you chatting about it. With that, if you're not subscribed and you'd like to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, it really does help me out, and it allows me to continue to make videos like this and help spread the word about these cases and these stories. Also, I hope you all stay safe out there and have a great rest of your weekend. I will keep you all up to date with Michael's case, and I'm hoping with the last little bit of me that this will be a positive outcome, but I don't know. It's not looking good. And I will see you in the next video.